Gabby! I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna hate me. Gabby would be a fire main character. I'll take the knives! Gabby could low-key work. Yeah, Gabby could be the most hated main character of all time, but Gabby could low-key work. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have a compiled list of characters. Glorious kings and queens alike, mid and midder alike as well. And we're gonna rank them based on who could either A, be the main character of their own verse, or B, just be the main character of any verse. Who is interesting enough to be an MC? Starting off with Pain. Pain is the main character. Pain is, okay, so I'm glad he put Pain first. Because Pain as an antagonist, all-timer, as the main character, he's like too gloomy, just a bit. I'd watch it though. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's I'd watch it, but I hope that's like a good starting point of the shit. Because Pain as the main character, rooting for Pain time in and time out, it's just be like, oh, he has to know Pain too, huh? All right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he must know Pain as well. Okay. So I'd watch. I might even go to could be good, but this does not mean, and I'm happy he went first, because this is not me saying Pain is mid. What the fuck? He's like arguably my favorite antagonist in the fucking show. I think I did a bracket thing and Pain was like in the final four. My God. His story would go hard. Yeah, his initial story would be fantastic. 5 arcs of Pain later. I'm gonna be like, damn, dog. Does he turn good now? Does he bring him back, or is he still whipping out Pain? God damn. Usopp? It depends. Are we gonna have the same Usopp that just never learns how to box? Or is it the Usopp that maybe one day could know how to box? Peak could be good, because if he learned how to box, it could be good. But I'm gonna go, I doubt it. It'd be the same gimmick of underdog guy befriend somebody who could fight for him. That would be a different anime in the sense of, oh, this is an anime that the main character is dog shit, but because of the relationships he made along the way, and maybe perhaps him being smart or something, he gets away type shit. But nah. Pig Boy, I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen, I doubt it. I'm sorry, Pig Boy, he earns me more over as a decent character as time goes on, but Igris, it could be good. Just doubt it. Cause like Igris, you have this character that doesn't say anything, you know, like not saying that guy doesn't talk. I haven't fucking seen it, but every edit he doesn't contain a word. What's that joint with the Black Samurai? He could be some shit like that. Nigga don't say shit. He just boxing, has a reason why he boxes, all that stuff. But I don't know. Geto got a Guru? I'd watch it. His power is interesting enough. He's the guy that can absorb curses. He kind of would just be like a Jin Woo. He started absorbing people and shit like that. One of two things. He either turns into Jin Woo or he just goes complete fucking racist. It'd be one of the two. I'd watch it. I definitely would watch it. I'm not gonna say it's cinema, but I would. Frankie, it'd get annoying at some point. I'ma just say it. The main character, it'd get annoying at some point. Don't get me wrong. I like Frankie. But at some point, all the super would get annoying. You know what I mean? Cell. The backstory is just too lackluster for me. The backstory could, I doubt it. Backstory is just too, he was made in a lab, he's perfect. And he's aspiring to be perfect. He's defeating enemies with the goal of being the perfect being. Simple, but like maniacal even? Like, it's just like, I'm trying to watch this android, whatever. So like, what tragedies you would have to give Cell? You'd have to kind of change Cell entirely. Yeah, nah, it doesn't work. Kuchiki! Byakuya. It could be good. He has a cool enough quirk, cool enough mystique, all that other stuff. It could be good. What do you mean? Personally, I'm good. Maybe over time it'd be fire, but me personally, I doubt it. Now, I know y'all thinking I've been hating this entire time. Oh yeah, this is at least the real MC. Shanks would be fire. No cap. Shanks is an anime protagonist in cinema. That'd be gas. I can already tell it would be interesting to see him run around there. Yeah, that's fire. Hashirama. I'd watch. For me, I've already had the take. Kind of got me killed in the past, but it is what it is. Hashirama kind of like, sometimes I just don't care, but he's literally Nart. So it'd be entertaining, but it's like a less infectious personality in art, so I'd watch it, but yeah. Not a day in my life would I watch that nigga. Let me be clear. Not a day in my motherfucking life would I watch Super 17 the anime. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Not a day in my fucking life. I would, oh boy. That would be so horrible. Watching a nigga every 5 minutes. That's gonna be over. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the yeet of anime. Just I'd be so pissed off. That'd be the worst anime of all time. Madara. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That's a real MC. Not gonna lie. That'd be insanely interesting. I would watch every second of that anime. Madara's the main character is fire. Don't even overthink that. Kenpachi, from what I know, Kenpachi actually would be a really good main character. I'd watch it. Even though I'm in the early stages, he actually probably is up here. I haven't seen enough. But yeah, from what I know, he'd be really interesting. Crollo. I haven't read the manga, I've just heard about it. Crollo could be a fantastic cat. I love Crollo already, but as the main character, there's an argument that he's like high tier. There's an argument that it's I'm gonna put him in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the middle. Cause I was thinking at first, Crollo's whole thing would be like recruiting the Phantom Troop. What are his goals and why? Then the obstacles he's facing to conquer them and shit. But then Crollo also has a personality bag to him. He has a loyalty bag to him with his troop and stuff like that. So if you fuck with his crew, he gonna do something about it. Yeah, Crollo might even be up here. I can see it. I just don't know anything about the manga enough. But Crollo's an interesting one. Meruem. It could be good. My only thing is he's kind of perfect for the arc he's in rather than a main character. But hypothetically, he lives, and now this ant that's humane, he would be made fun of on the spot. He would be vilified on the spot because, oh, what the fuck, you're coming here? It could be good. It could also just be ass. So yeah, Shiggy, I ain't gonna lie, I'd watch the shit out of that. I'd watch the shit out of Shiggy. Hey, Shiggy already had a pretty good backstory to me. Now you've basically put me in the antagonist point of view. I'm not gonna call it peak cinema or nothing, but like the whole villain academia thing, that worked for me. I'm gonna say Shiggy. I definitely would watch that. Shiggy's fire. Raditz, doubt it hit. Even though I fuck with Raditz, but the main character, you have like the cowardly Saiyan kinda, the smart Saiyan kinda, it's cool, whatever. Orihime, same thing, doubt it. From what I've seen, too much of a parlor trick in terms of what she provides power-wise, and then in terms of character-wise, you would have the whole I'm not useless thing going on, and I can only handle so much of that. Ace! Look, I'm not trying to glaze One Piece here. Ace is a pretty good character to be like built around. I'm not gonna cap. Like literally the two Luffy clones damn near. Like it literally built. I know Ace has the donut memes around him, but it's kind of obvious how that would work. It's kind of obvious how that would work. I don't even need to talk about that. He just happened to put the two characters that you know what I'm saying. Ed Boy's brother, I literally don't know ball, so I'm gonna make a tier for that, unfortunately, just because I understand that people listen to videos now a little bit more, but they still sometimes don't. So I'm gonna say I don't know ball, because I literally have been in episode 5. Now, if you guys want to know something, join the streams on TSO_stage on Twitch, because chat has gulagged Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for like a fucking year, honestly too, and I might just watch it offline. I thought about it. I definitely have thought about it. The editing team literally has talked about the anime's upcoming per se, and while Full Metal would go stupid, it's also like there's infinite anime out there. So it's possible. I could just watch it offline. Bardock! You know, I've downplayed Bardock's coolness a lot, but Bardock, if he survived the Frieza attack, would be a fire main character. Hey, I've played down Bardock being this ore guy cool a lot, but Bardock surviving the Frieza attack would be a fire main character, especially if you give him the future sight thing going on. It'd be fantastic. It'd be fantastic. Beerus, it would be boring. Oh, that's not him. Beerus would be boring. Destroyer God, I must destroy. Let me guess, he's going against people that are defending his planet every time. It'd be boring. It'd be one track. Bulma, same thing. yeah, it's too much, too far on the underdog story. Beerus is kind of too much on the pub stomp side of things, but necessary evil. You would have to essentially make beings that could truly contest Beerus for it to be interesting. And even if you did that, it's the same old. Like Beerus's motivations are, I must do this, I must destroy. It'd be like a tragic anime. Bulma, she's just too much of an underdog, but smart. What's this nigga name? Kuwabara. It could be good. Kuwabara's anime could be good. Could be. It depends if you think he's funny. If you don't think Kuwabara's funny, then yeah, you're gonna think that shit's ass. If you think he's funny, it could be good, for sure. Zamasu, oh my God, I'm not watching that a day in my life. No. And don't get me wrong, I believe Zamasu is the most fumbled antagonist in Dragon Ball history. It could have been cinema. But even in this conversation, nigga, he should only be an antagonist. Making Zamasu the main character of an anime, I'm just not watching that shit. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know! Ned! Instant peak. Instant peak. Instant peak for a real nigga named Ned. No conversation. You tag me on some shit? You think I'm trolling? Chad, how many times have we been down this road? I'm really not trolling. I've trolled a lot of shit. I swear to, Ned is dead ass one of my favorite characters in One Piece. I fucks with Ned, bro. Ned is my guy. Ned is my guy! And he's peak. Oob. You know, we don't know. So by default, I'd watch it. We literally do not know, so I'd watch it. I was saying, I actually am rooting for Oob to be here, but we don't know. Like a post-Goku Dragon Ball world where Oob is now the main protector, but he's still a tot. It's essentially like Gohan is the MC, but like under a different lens a little bit. It'd be interesting. I'd fuck with it. It'd likely be peak or a real MC, but I don't know, but I'd watch it. Sanji, this is the easiest could be good on the list. And I understand. Sanji, if you're heavy on you don't like the jokes that Sanji would tell, you're gonna say not a day in your life. I said this in an offline recording as well on Totally Not Mark's tier list. I don't get offended by that kind of stuff. Because Mark had a segment where he was like, yo, the Roshi versus, the Yamcha versus Invisible Man fight, he didn't care for it because it's too perverted and shit. Me personally, the pervy jokes in anime don't piss me off, but I'm not gonna tell somebody that they can't be pissed off. Does that make sense? So for me, I'd give it a chance, especially given the fact that Sanji, you know, when outside of just the gooning shit, has like endless backstory stuff, endless lore that you could tie into, W motivations, all that other stuff. It just also could be overbearing. Not for the reason that Not a Day in My Lifers would say, but overbearing in the sense of like, oh God, it's a female antagonist, so how is Sanji gonna win because he won't kick her? That can get annoying sometimes. So again, it could be good, for sure. Mihawk, he'd be like the most serious, again, could be good. I may say doubt it, but I'm gonna go could be good. Very serious toned anime. Get shit done ass anime. Yeah, it could be good. Master Roshi. So like you just don't overpower Dragon Ball ever and you just make Roshi constantly like have to be called upon on time in and time out. It'd be annoying that nobody else could take the mantle from him, but it still could be good. There's an argument for doubt it, but I'm gonna keep it in could be good. Fuck, what's his name? I like this guy. I doubt him as a main character works, but I like this. Grimmjow, yeah, I like Grimmjow. I just don't think he would be a great main character, but I like Grimmjow. I like Grimmjow a lot. Way too boring. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Chad would be the most boring nigga of niggas. God damn it. I would be bored the entire, yeah, in fact, I dare I say, and I hate Super 17 and y'all know that. Bro, I'm bored. At least I just would never watch these two. This one, I just would be bored the entire time. Holy fuck. I would be shitting my brains out bored. Grimmjow, you know what? I'm gonna move Grimmjow that could be good too. More I'm thinking about it. Fuck. Rukia. I'd watch. Rukia has enough tragedy, has enough bloodline rules, has enough people that can help her out if essentially you make Ichigo the side character, Kuchiki still involved, all the other stuff. Yeah, I'd say Rukia would be fun. I'd watch it. Shaggy. Same thing, different motivations. I'd watch. Have a bunch of tots that you're trying to mentor or whatever, but I guess since you're the main character, sometimes they're not ready, sometimes they are. I'd watch. Erwin, it could be good, but I feel like he would just get diffed if he was trying to be the main character. If he was trying to be the main character, he'd get diffed because he's not gonna be the guy that's doing what Levi does, Aaron does, Mikasa does, stuff like that. And then you already have an Armin on the way up. So because of that, no, I'm not saying Erwin is not an character in Attack on Titan. I'm talking about specifically in the role of a main character. He could work, but I think people would just be attached to those other characters regardless. Toto, my brother, instant peak. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he is the spitting image of the traits needed in a shonen main character. What the fuck? That nigga is literally foaming at the mouth. Every character trait you want and need out of a main character, he has it. That nigga literally, I think this is the most agreeable shit possible. He is instantly in peak. He is instantly peak anime. Frieza. Again, if you want an evil playthrough, it could be good, but that's about it. Frieza is just like the epitome of the evil playthrough. In Dragon Ball, you make him the main character, how this Frieza Empire gets stronger. Oh, he got defeated one time, does he bounce back? The shit. So it could be good. Trunks! I shit on Trunks a lot. Trunks would be a good main character. I'd at least watch it. I shit on Trunks a lot, but you gotta give the kid credit where it's due. It would work. The only problem with Trunks is he gonna go back to the past over and over and over again? If he does that, fuck, I doubt that works. But if you keep Trunks in the future, if you make the anime about Trunks that it's essentially, it's the Dragon Ball verse with no Dragon Balls, and he's essentially like the soul protector. I mean, the nigga had 2 specials and 2 arcs for a fucking reason. For sure. Gaara, hot take, I'm not watching that shit. I think Gaara in spurts works for me. Gaara for too much. This is a hot take. Too much Gaara, a little boring. You know what I mean? Like, too much of it is a little boring, a little bit. So as a main character, absolutely not. As a side character, he's one of the best. Gabby! I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna hate me. Gabby would be a fire main character. I can see it. Hey, I'll take the knives. Gabby could low-key work. Gabby could be the most hated main character of all time, but Gabby could low-key work. If you essentially have like the opposite of what's going on, her role in Attack on Titan, dog, if you essentially have Gabby as somebody that just has a distorted view on the world, she starts off like literally what we're supposed to hate. She's fucking racist, fucking Marlians, bow, hello, phase Gabby. All that stuff. And her whole plot line is to be more understanding and change them. And you literally get that arc in the show. Then next thing you know, you're gonna have to make her start battling Titans. Man, Gabby low-key would be a fire main character. Do we hate her? Yes. But she literally would be a fire main character. I'm not gonna cap. Jing, doubt it. I don't know Ball in the manga, so I literally have to say I doubt it. But he just goes on adventures and does shit, so it could be. You know what? It could be good. I'll say that. Because he just goes on adventures, does his other shit, has a son that he doesn't pay attention to. It'd be interesting to see the deadbeat Pav. Yeah, it could be good, but I wouldn't know. Gogeta. This is gonna piss y'all off even more than Gabby. I think Gogeta, the main character, would be pretty fucking boring. I think that would be pretty boring. Like, really boring. Like, really boring. The main character? I think Gogeta may be the perfect example of this guy works when you make him pop up randomly. Then it's cinema every time. But if you tell me that this is the main character, oh my God. Daima 2 is just Gogeta. Oh God. I'm good. I don't need that at all. Gohan, we don't need to cap, okay? Gohan, especially this variant of him as a main character, he would be a good main character. Do I think he is a better main character than Goku? Absolutely not. But Gohan as a main character just works. Next. Hanji. It could be good. You would have to like upscale her a little bit to compete longer and stuff like that. But it could be good. I don't even need to explain that. She's like horny for fucking Titans, wants to learn about them. Everybody else wants them dead, and she's trying to learn about it. Actually, I'd watch that. I'd actually watch that. Everyone wants Titans dead, and she's trying to research them and shit, understand them and stuff. Yeah, that'd be a good-ass anime. I'd watch that. You change certain things around to make sure she's the focal point. It kind of works. Hey, gang, we all want Titans dead. You know, they killed my mom. They killed my dad. And you have the most nutty ass, likable ass character that doesn't want the Titans all dead because she just wants to research them. It kind of works. I'm not gonna go to the peak, but I'm honestly gonna say it's a real MC for Hanji, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get cooked. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hanji makes a perfect science thriller action. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Discovers a new land because she yeah, you see what I'm saying, bro? Hanji scarily works. Hanji scarily works in Attack on Titan. And in terms of her own random anime, I mean, she has the traits for it too. Hema, fuck you. Hema, fuck you. I'd stand Hema to the end of time. I ain't arguing with you. You have to, and especially given you're gonna make her like this girl that's helpless at the beginning and shit, and then someone pisses her off and she's just Byakugan! Yeah, I'd fuck with Hema as a main character all day, every day. That is my main character. Hinata, on the other hand, I'm sorry, that would be awful. It'd be awful. There's some redeeming qualities, yes, I assure you, but overbearing traits that I would just get bored of it. The third, same thing. I doubt that shit. But I do need to separate doubt it from it would just be bad. I do need an it'd be bad tier. Here's in his main character. The only way that this isn't true, let me be clear, because there is an argument that he's all the way up here. You do the prime Hiruzen shit, yeah, I'd watch that 100%. You tell me I get to watch Hiruzen growing up, be Hokage, and then die, and it's just like this One Piece paste ass anime. Oh, that's easy. I'd watch it. So for the sake of that, I'll put that there. But if you're talking just old Hiruzen, oh my God, that's awful. But I'll put him up here just because that'd be interesting. By the way, I want to put some people in it'd be bad. Cell would be bad, or Hime would be bad, Beerus would be bad, Gar would be bad, and Hinata would be bad. No, and Gogeta would be fucking bad. Yeah, no cap. Again, Beerus maybe you could sneak up here, but yeah. In fact, I'd say Beerus, you doubt it. It'd work. Anyway, Chaozu, it'd be bad. Aizen, I definitely would watch it. I don't know if it would be like a real MC or whatever, but Aizen is literally like the distorted point of view, interesting personality. Definitely would be a thinker's character. Actually, no. Yeah, it'd be one of those. It'd be one of those thinker-ass guys. Yeah, he's an MC. He's an MC. I don't know if it's peak yet, because I just don't know Aizen enough. But the way that Aizen behaves and thinks, the plot twist that he could genuinely confuse the viewers, yeah, he'd be a good MC. He'd be a good MC. Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, low key. Low key. I don't even know Ball on the manga. I'm just talking about from the anime alone, that nigga Ben had the sauce to be a main character. What the fuck? Karapika dead ass could have had like 3 arcs in Hunter x Hunter, and who cares? That shit literally works. He has the solo guy. He has an insanely get behindable motive. He literally has cool nen abilities and shit. Next. I'm not gonna lie. Karapika could easily be a main character. Easily be a main character. Oh shit. This ain't back-to-back peak, but he damn close. Mike Guy would be a fantastic main character. Fantastic main character my guy would be. All day. All day, especially if you want to go from top guy all the way to night guy to next gen even, but at that point they would say you're dragging anime. Yeah, my guy would be fantastic. No qualms. I doubt it. Nah, it'd be bad. Because he couldn't do anything, but he's mentoring people. So essentially you would have to get behind the side characters every time. No, I'm good. Piccolo. He would just sit there and ask me if I see the fit all day, bro. I doubt that shit's working for too long. Buggy. For you niggas, peak. For me, I'm not watching the Buggy anime. I can't do it. I can't watch the Buggy anime, man. But for you niggas, that's peak. Killua! I don't think he'd be as fire as Kurapika at all, but I'm definitely watching Killua's anime. No conversation. I don't even think I need to talk about that. He's kind of already a main character. Yeah, I don't love it as much as like instantaneous peak, but he's like high end. I'd watch it low end of real MC. In fact, he kind of cooks everybody here. Yeah, I'm putting him up there. I don't think it's Kurapika. I think that's more than fair. In terms of being a main character to the show, no, but you have the Zoldyck background. You have, obviously, the Prodigy shit going on with him as well. Again, he's already kind of the main character. Oh, this is the definition of I'd watch it. I can't lock that Endeavor's anime would be good, but I'm damn sure watching that. Endeavor's point of view? Yeah. I'm watching that. See what's wrong with that nigga? Like, he starts off as a fucking bozo, then he has to atone for his sins the entire time? Yeah, I'd watch that. From Sniper Island, far away. Next. Nico Robin, great MC. That'd be a great main character. Not gonna lie, she's gonna outrank some Straw Hats on here, buddy. I'm sorry. She just would work. It just would be a thing. I mean, do I need to explain the backstory to you? And then the fact that she has a quirk, then the fact that she's wanted. Hell, even in One Piece, she's one person that could just do it herself. She can read the poneglyphs. Nigga, it just works. Robin would be a fantastic main character. Blackbeard, I don't know Ball enough, but I'm not too far, but like, it could be good, literally it could be good. Whitebeard, I kind of like Whitebeard's role as a side character. I doubt it hit. I kind of like Whitebeard's point of view as a side character. Maybe that's because I've already seen the role and I can't imagine better. I understand that could potentially be. But the way that I view Whitebeard is, again, like, we're watching a prime Whitebeard do shit. That's obviously fucking cool. But then one, there's gonna be a Roger in the verse. And then two, I think he's great for like a mentor at some point. Or like a character that we all need to care about because another character loves them thing. More than it's just him. I'll upgrade to could be good, because saying he's in the same tier as fucking Usopp is crazy. Could be good. I'd probably even maybe say I'd watch it. I don't think it's a real MC though, and I know that's probably gonna be controversial. Doflamingo, again, evil playthrough of hell. He does have an interesting story for it, but let's say he beats Luffy and then what? Like, we're watching how he wants to overthrow fucking Oh shit, that's kind of fire. I like it. Hold on, that's interesting. Hey. He like beat Luffy, and then the next step is how he wants to overthrow Kaido, but he's still not Kaido level. So what's next? He awakens. Oh, hey, hold on now. Hold on. I know one thing. I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit, and then his main goal is to fuck with the dragons and shit. Yeah, I'd watch that. Aokiji, it could be good, but I haven't seen him in a long time. Lucci, not gonna lie, as far as I know, it'd be bad, but then he's coming back via the opening and via the CP shit. No shit, he's coming back. So I'm gonna say I don't know Ball. Law! This is gonna be an interesting one, controversial no matter what I do. Law has a cool enough power, a cool enough personality, a villain that he wants to get at the most. Maybe even two. Hell, if after Doflamingo you just make his narrative the Emperor's, then there you go, which it already is. Yeah, you know what? Law, I'm not gonna say he's peak, but Law would be a really good main character. I'd watch it or real MC. Law would be a really good main character. My issue with Law being the main character is like, once you introduce me to a character like Luffy, 90% of viewers are gonna wanna root for the character like Luffy to win it. Unless you limit Luffy's dialogues and stories, but One Piece would never do such a thing. So like literally the second you see Luffy and they give Luffy's backstory and what he's been through and shit, it's over because nobody would root for him over Luffy. But he'd still be really good. Yeah, I'd say he has enough to squeeze into a real MC. Jinbei, respectfully, not gonna lie, I doubt it. It's not that he's ass. I just doubt the motivation behind him, the quirks that he has. Main character, no. I think he's a great side character though. Sabo low key, I'm at least watching that shit. Sabo, I'm at least watching that. Hell, you just focus. Hell, again, like with Law, the second a character like Luffy is introduced, so whether it's a Luffy, whether it's a Roger, whether it's anybody who's just ambiguously fun and wants to achieve pirates, like if the idea of a Luffy doesn't exist, he there. That's why I put him there. Same thing with Sabo, except Sabo low-key could get away with you just wanting him to win more than a character like Luffy low-key. Actually, yeah, Sabo and Law are debatable. Comment below which one you think. My idea for Law is, for Sabo, is best friend gets killed. He then acquires best friend's quirk. Already instant. Already you buy that instantly. Best friend, childhood friend gets killed, acquires that nigga's quirk, and then he seeks to find the One Piece. That's an easy plot point. So comment below which one that you think would be a better main character. Kaido. It could be good if you like slavery. Oh, fucking. Kaido could work, but my God, something's wrong with you. Katakuri, I'm not gonna lie, I doubt it. I think his role is perfect. You can't make him the main character. His role is perfect. Mirio, okay, that's self-explanatory. It was so bad, and I get my chat don't like My Hero, but my brothers in Christ, Mirio got introduced and My Hero fans was like, that's my real MC. He literally is a real MC fucking tier. Literally the second the nigga was introduced, everybody, oh no, fuck Deku. Fuck Deku. Nanami, I'm gonna say, I like Nanami, but I doubt it. I like Nanami though. I just don't see how it would work as a main character. I'm gonna put in could be good because he has the personality that I think a lot of people would like. Old guy, I doubt it. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that I could see is the day that this anime decides to end, it would be a short-paced one. Fantastic ending. But prior to that, I don't know. Now, if we go back, fair point. If we go back to his prime, it could be good. But yeah, I'll do, for the sake of argument, I'll do that. All Might, okay, well, that's easy too. Just put it right next to Mirio. My God, All Might is some people's favorite character. Same exact role as Deku. For the love of God, it's a bloodline quirk, god damn it. Yeah, All Might as a main character works. He might honestly be peak because we've seen how he is as an older character as well. Itachi, hear me out. I don't think Itachi is gonna be a top tier main character. I'm definitely watching it though. I don't think Itachi's gonna be a top tier main character. I think Itachi, you have to change his personality a little bit, just a little bit, because Itachi's anime is kind of just sad. You know what I mean? The backstory, all-time main character backstory, especially if like you're giving episode to episode to episode of build instead of like, not saying Naruto didn't build it, but like that is the plot. You know what I'm saying? The plot is that nigga doing that shit all the way until he has to fight his brother, and then whether you want to kill him or not right there, that's up to you. For sure. But at some point, I feel like it just wouldn't be like as Aura if it was always the focus. Shadow Hokage, yeah, but at that point, you gotta like make him want to be Hokage and shit. You gotta like change stuff. You have to have him like go to the Akatsuki and then he's trying to save the leaf, which is very interesting. That's why I'd watch it. But then like the second he fights Sasuke, I guess you maybe have him beat Sasuke. I'm trying to talk myself into moving him up. You have him beat Sasuke. Sasuke keeps training and shit. Maybe he goes out there, helps during the war. I feel like Itachi is, again, one of those characters that as long as you get him in spurts, we good. The second you try to make the anime 1,000,000% about him, it's 50-50. I know I'm watching it. But he would be the bad guy, but the plot would be him being good. But that's the thing. So that's why I don't know. Actually, that's exactly why I'm saying I'd watch it and not peek. Because I think us knowing that kills it a little bit. Unless the anime rid itself to where we don't know too, then I guess. But the idea that we see all of that shit, and then all along, like it would have to either tell us that we know Itachi's low-key good, but the world thinks he's evil, or the anime is just gonna swerve us and his facial expressions and all that shit for like 5 sagas. Like 5 years of everybody thinking Itachi's a fucking menace, and then year 6, all along he's a good guy. That'd be what it'd have to take. So yeah, that's why I say I'd watch it. Because it could just be all right. Megami, I'm not gonna lie, I doubt it. I'll say that. I doubt it. Crash Out Guy, Big Rock Hopper Stopper. I doubt it. It could be fun though. Sakuna could be good. Sakuna, whatever. Could be good. King of Curses goes out there, wants the curses to run the land. Evil playthrough. Kakashi, I've already argued Kakashi is arguably the main character of Naruto, so this is easy for me. Kakashi, I've already said you could simply re-watch Naruto and say Kakashi's the main character, and it's not that hard to do. Especially if you give, like, it already had a lengthy amount of time, but more time to, like, Kakashi growing up, Teen Kakashi arc, whatever the fuck it may be, let alone when he meets Naruto and stuff like that, gets surpassed during the arc. Man, yeah, that's easy. Kid Buu, it'd be bad, but perhaps the funniest anime out there. Kid Buu's anime would be horrible, but it'd be one of the funniest anime out there. It's just a guy who doesn't speak English, no reason why he's doing any of the shit he's doing, but he is killing people. It would be so fucking funny. It'd be like the guilty pleasure anime. It'd be the guilty pleasure anime. All Might and Kakashi are peak. Yeah, those are the two that I'm thinking of. I'm glad you said All Might too, because niggas not gonna hear you say All Might. I'm really thinking about these two. We'll come back. We're definitely gonna come back. Krillin, I doubt it, low key. Unless you scale the Earthlings to be way stronger, and even then, I kinda doubt it. Rengoku, on the other hand, nigga, I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit. High key. I'm not gonna stamp it as fire, but I'm watching that. Levi, I mean, that's easy to do. Yeah, no, that's really easy to do. Yeah, real MC. Yeah, that's easy to do. I was about to overthink it. No, making Levi the main character is not that hard. It's really not. He already has this dynamic with Zeke as well, so all you have to do is just make him, like, be the guy that has to take down Eren at that point. Yeah, that's not that hard to do. Yeah, real MC. Next. Look, man, it'd be fire. I just refuse to watch that anime. He'd be a fantastic character. He'd be a fantastic main character, but I refuse to watch that anime. Let me be clear. He would be a fantastic main character. If you sit down and broke down why he low-key checks off every box. I refuse to watch that show, though. Thank you. Like, come on. Is Hisoka breaking it down? You got the D shit 100%. Every other character trait that nigga has is literally main character incarnate. I'm just not watching that show. if you watch that show for too long, hey, you're cooked. I can't watch that show. But Hisoka's a fire main character. I just know I'm not watching that. I refuse. Majin Buu, that'd be horrible. Fat Buu would be insanely annoying. Way too quick. Goten! My shoulder! It could work, but you have to change a lot of shit. And because I don't want to change who the character is, but so much, it'd be pretty fucking bad, dog. I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I gave it's not at first is because obviously youngest Super Saiyan, that no shit, Charlotte, that could sell. That's an easy story for the main market to get behind. But if I'm keeping his personality, we're cooked. GT Goten, yes. If you just change the trajectory of Goten as a character, fine. But if you're gonna tell me that this is the Goten that we're gonna have, no, that should be bad. So let me be clear. If you set up Goten to work, it could be good. But you have to do a lot. You have to tweak the character a bit as well as what's around him. The only reason that I'm giving that ultimatum versus like these other characters is because you can set that up. It is possible to have the youngest Super Saiyan and a post-death Goku and a Gohan that does not like fighting for him to be next up. That's an easy script for people to get behind. But you have to set those things and change who Goten is for it to work. The Bora, it'd be bad. I'm just not doing this shit with y'all, man. Mikasa would actually be a really good main character, low-key. I might go to I'd watch it rather than a real MC, but in a weird way, Mikasa works. You have this character that just has this insane crush, but this time she actually can scraps. So it's like, oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd watch it. It could get annoying sometimes, but I'd watch it. Minato. Look, maybe this is a testament to Naruto, nigga, but I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to tell me Minato, the main character, isn't just peak anime. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You're doing a lot. Come on, man. That's my first Naruto. How the hell? How the hell do you make that argument that Minato as a main character is not peak anime? What the fuck? You had a guy that has the most sauciest bag in the verse, arguably, as well as he has a backstory that you could get behind, as well as his Boruto is Naruto? Oh my God! Can you imagine this nigga's Naruto Next Generations? Minato, imagine you hear Minato Next Generations coming soon, and this is the opening. What the fuck? Oh God. Main character Neji. Main character Neji. Oh my fucking God. Destiny. If Neji was out here trying to prove he's right, I think, okay, there is a beauty in arguing that Neji finding out he's wrong could be fantastic. But at some point, Neji just isn't interesting enough to me anyway, so I doubt it. I doubt it. Broly could be good. Ooga Booga Man, another survivor from Vegeta, pulls down, sees some strong ass Saiyans, ball up top. It could be good, could be bad. Literally, 50-50. Obito, I'm watching that. I'm not gonna say Obito's is the main character, because his anime is like really dark. Like you would have to, honestly, I might have to put him up. I might have to put him right next to Madara, because the more I talk, keep everything with Obito the same, and then at the end of whatever arc you need to tell, reveal the Madara ploy, let him lose to Nart, step up, get whatever Zenkai boost he needs because he's the main character, and now have him swap for the good guys. That could work. That could work. Real MC. Nami, I doubt it, but the reason why I'm not saying Nami would be bad is because Nami as the main character pretty much falls in line with Usopp, but at least Nami could like finesse people, you know, be a thief, you know? So it'd be interesting. Nami also has like a more main character personality. So I doubt it, but possible. I just doubt it. Zoro, I mean, I'm watching that shit. I don't know about you. I'm watching that. He literally would be like the Black Samurai, but like not black. You know what I mean? He literally was just like kill that guy now. You know what I'm saying? Zoro, I'm at least watching that. I could see a world where, you know, Sabo's story is more interesting. Law's backstory is more interesting, stuff like that. And I think Zoro as a personality checks all the boxes. It really just comes down to the motive of being the #1 swordsman working for you or not. I think it works for a lot of people, hence why I'd watch it. I can understand it not being real MC or peak though. And then Zoro's my favorite character in One Piece, but I'm being fair. Orochimaru, I'm not watching that shit, but I think it's gonna be a little bit less interesting than like a hypothetical Ahsoka. I would just say could be good. It could be good. I'm not gonna watch that shit. Zoro would be for Aura. Yeah, if you wanted to argue Zoro's up here, again, he checks off all the main character boxes. Zoro would just be like literally the Aura farmer of fucking anime. So I'll put him up there for now. But yeah, Orochimaru could be good. Lab experimenty guy, weird ass ninja guy, but he's also a fan, so I doubt it. Bakugo. Again, as a guy that's kind of tapped into My Hero a little bit, apparently there's some death battle coming up that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna make y'all mad. Bakugo as a main character, it's fucking tastic. No cap. If you just change the script a little bit, you make it to where Bakugo has to be the #1 hero despite someone else literally having the quirk of the #1 hero, a quirkless kid of all that. So now like at first you're like, damn, Deku works harder than you. You think Deku's the main character, but then all along it's like, damn, how do you catch up to a nigga like Deku? God damn. God fucking damn, that's a fire story. That's like a swerve in the beginning of who the main character is too. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. He's annoying as fuck. He doesn't annoy me because Bakugo has serious moments. The difference between Bakugo and like Inosuke, for example, mind you, Inosuke does have them, but like Bakugo has I'm locked the fuck in moments. He just does. Bakugo has those, what do y'all, this is how we're gonna win the fight. dumbass. He'll still call you a dumbass, but my brother in Christ, this is all we have to do. Boom, 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 boom type shit. Like some of Bakugo's best fights are when he's leading his classmates in those little exam exhibition fights, because you see exactly what I'm talking about there. Jiraiya, it could be good. Again, the whole pervy thing, hit or miss for you. Child of Prophecy thing, hit or miss for you. Yeah, Jiraiya could be good. Jiraiya, in fact, I'm watching that. This is Reiner. It's like shaved Reiner. Yeah, it is Reiner. Okay, never mind. Reiner could be good. I'm not gonna say Reiner's gonna be fire. I know that seems a little controversial considering he's supposed to be like the yin yang Eren in a way. But I think there's a reason that it went to Eren instead of. I think there's a reason. Oh, God fucking damn it. Rock Lee, ladies and gentlemen, given all of the marbles, all the opportunity, all of the glaze, every opportunity made for this character to work, Rock Lee could be beyond a fantastic character. The issue with Rock Lee as a main character is, god damn it, Lee fans, man. Lee fans would just be insufferable. Holy fuck. Lee fans would be insufferable, man. But again, as a main character, you have a mentor that's just like him. But in this verse, your main character is Lee, so you're not going to off-screen him too much. You're going to give him some W, stuff like that. Again, in a main character role, Lee low-key is up here. But goddamn, Lee fans would be annoying as fuck. Lee got to spin off his low-key ass. But the thing is, his spinoff, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't involve him like deep lore. It's a spinoff. You don't start the anime not introducing Naruto, not introducing Sasuke. You don't start the anime with this guy failing in the tuning exams, failing at the academy. Then he finds Guy. Then with Guy, trains woo woo bang bang, gets a dub on a nigga like Sasuke, or maybe in this case you have him lose to Sasuke for the first time, stuff like that. Like it's like it's a comedy. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah, Lee low-key, if you give him the main character spotlight, Lee low-key is up here. But god damn it, what Lee fans need to take away is that he ain't better than Nart still. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. But if you made the show about hard work beats talent, you could do that in Naruto. You know what I'm saying? If you would just have to change the theme of Naruto from racial struggles and war and the cycle of hatred to just hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And if you did that, there you go. Sakura, I don't think there's a verse where Sakura is a good main character, so doubt that shit. I don't think you get that done. You have to do a lot. Have her lose to her teammates, then finally surpass them and stuff. It's a little too, Also, her personality is just, sometimes annoying. So yeah, based on what we've seen, you have to change her so much. Like with Lee, you don't have to change him at all. You just have to change the main point of Naruto, which we've given that leniency to a lot of characters. But in Sakura, no. Sasuke, okay. we don't need to cap. All right, come on, dog. I don't want to sit there and glaze Sasuke all the time. He might as well be the fucking main character. I'm not going to call it peak because some parts of Sasuke's character arc can be annoying. We've seen him flip-flop, but the nigga literally is basically the second main character in Naruto. so there's that. Gojo, I mean, some of y'all think this is the main character in JJK. Hey, I stand corrected. That's the easiest peak on the list. Some of you guys literally view it as he is the main character. So, yeah, I don't need to argue that one. Next. Zenatsu, you know what? He would be an interesting main character. I'm gonna put him right next to Sanji. It could be good. You do the gooner shit. Instead of hit a lady falling asleep. Yeah, it could be good. Could also be annoying. Shikamaru, again, way less than Gar, to be fair. Gar, I think, would just be bad. Shikamaru's is a good B tier, but similar reasons as Gar. At some point, too much Shika could be a bit annoying, a bit of a drag, pun intended, but it's definitely not gonna be ass. It could be good. Maybe even I'd watch it. Okay, I'll put the bias aside for Lee. I'll put the bias aside for Shisui as well, but I gotta be honest, dog. I don't see how this anime is just OD, dog. I can't. too many other characters I'd just be more interested in. Way too many. You would just have to convince me that Shisui is the main character. Powers are just so fucking awesome sauce, which you could do, that he would warrant the main character spot. But like in a world where Naruto exists, Sasuke exists, Itachi exists, Kakashi exists, all these other characters exist, why is this the character I care about the most? like why is this the character that I'm watching the most? Maybe you have a situation where he's trying to, I don't know, maybe you kill Itachi instead and you have him try to avenge Itachi against Danzo, but then that means you gotta make Danzo like way more of a big deal, which he already kind of is, but you gotta make him even bigger deal. And then what, you have him like fight the fucking leaf, but then the leaf is protecting, it's just, you're doing a lot. The most I can see is could be good. But yeah, no, it just for Naruto's verse and what Naruto has going on, it just don't see how you do it. Again, with Lee, all you do is change the direction of several other thematics to hard way to be talented when talent doesn't work hard, which is not the thematic of Naruto. It was touched upon a couple of times, but no, that's not the main theme. You could change the main theme and make Lee work. You could just retell the story and make Minato work, to be honest. But I don't see an avenue for fucking Shisui working. Cool character though. Oh my god, Toji in a weird way could work. The curse, the Toji in a weird way would work. Yeah, I'm at least watching that shit. He'd be the one guy that doesn't have all the sorcerer bullshit. He's not a curse either, but he's just fucking people up. I'm at least watching that. What about Videl? You know what's crazy about this? This is officially a full circle moment. Do y'all understand what about Videl? Some of you guys just caught on to the slogan. What about Videl comes from a video we watched where the nigga kept glazing Videl, hinting that she should have Ultra Instinct and stuff. And this is like a full circle moment in the sense that you're like, yo, Videl really, like, you could write the anime about her. I'm not saying it truly is the peak of peak, but this is where the joke stems from. Somebody doing this and saying it would be peak. It would be just like infinitely better. That's where the joke comes from. So it's funny that this is like literally like 5 years later, 4 years later, whatever the case may be, this is where that comes from. Boring show, you shut your mouth, you stupid bitch. Vegeta as the main character. So you gotta change a couple of things for him to be peak. That's why I'm gonna say I'd watch it. For Vegeta to work as the main character, you have to really harp home the Frieza thing. Really harp home the I can't be Frieza thing. After that, you kind of just have to stop hoeing him and let him get W's. You could have Goku be stronger than him, sure, but you have to give him some W's, otherwise, yeah. So, but that's why he's not like, and I'm not saying Sasuke and Bakugo are better Vegetas. No, they're not, in my opinion. But what I am saying is, you would have to really sell the Frieza thing. If you do that, easy. But I think if we're trying to like somewhat remain consistent with the anime, considering Vegeta is, still alive, it's kind of like, what do you do? Like you just have to really, you really just have to upplay the Frieza. That's all you have to do. I'll put him here just because I really don't want y'all to sit here and think that I think Vegeta's a less greater character than some of these guys. But like literally, you have to just give him some W's and you have to really harp home for years. You can make that the tease for long term. He can't beat Frieza. And then someone said, or Beerus. Yeah, even if you want to make him beat Frieza earlier, then Beerus is the next step type thing. But I think, no, you just do the Frieza thing. Yuta, I'm not going to lie. I seen the movie. I believe it'd be good. But for now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know ball. Based on JJK 0, I'm watching that shit. But based on like the rest of the stuff, I don't know yet. Last but not least, Todoroki, low key, it could be good. This is gonna sound like a hater, My Hero fans, but given the fact that I've supported you guys a lot during this video, if you think I'm hating your show, you're a sensitive bitch. Todoroki kind of just a little too overbearing on the sensitive shit sometimes. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes it's just too, like, trying to be sad. And I'm not saying it's not sad, but like, it's a little overbearing sometimes. And so sometimes I just get over it. So it could be good, but you know what I'm saying? He nailed every My Hero character. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, again, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, every My Hero character is fucking fantastic. We're talking about being a main character in the show. This is not, again, let me say this again for video's sake. Shit. My brothers in Christ, this is not a list of me saying that fucking Kurapika is the greatest character on this list. This is not a list where I'm saying Sanji is a mid character. My brothers in Christ, this is if they were given the keys as the main character. How do I foresee stuff? Could they have enough aura to carry a show? Or could they have enough aura to carry their show? Combination of both. I'm looking for main character qualities and in sense of verse. You didn't listen to it and just screenshotted it. God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't listen to that shit. They skipped to the end, bro. Well, and don't get me wrong. You can disagree with some shit on here. I'm definitely thinking about some things as well. Comment below what you would change. But yeah, no, I'm confident with my peak. Not gonna lie. I think on the lowest of keys, this is kind of just true. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't like Lee enough to say, oh, it'd be peak anime, in terms of just swapping one major thematic about Naruto, you could make Lee instantaneously work in the show. It would just be a great show at that point. So yeah. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Comment below why I'm a durag bitch boy and Shisui is peak or some other bullshit. Anyway, take care, stay blessed. I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. Bye.